Good evening. So today I'm going to work on my customer Ali. I'm going to shave his beard. So I have to respect several principles in that. Okay, shaving to make it relaxing experience for my customer. So first step I'm going to start with is to rinse the face with the with the hot water applied with a towel on the face. That helps to remove the excess oil and the dead skin cells that can clog up the blades. Hot water will moisten facial hair and make it easier to cut. It opens the pores and soften soften the hair. Now that the beard is ready for applying the shaving cream, I'm going to use a good quality one. Apply a few bits of it. A pea-sized amount of cream is enough to reach the good results at the end. This shaving cream must be applied patiently on a wet face, not a dry one, and that helps to avoid the razor burns and the rashes after I finish my shaving. So here it's very important to invest in a good shaving cream and a good shaving brush so that I have a good result at the end. So my cream must be rich, creamy, but not foamy, but not so foamy to have best results at the end. That will provide more lubrication and less wastage of less wastage of cream, moistures the facial hair so that when you shave there's a layer of lubrication that shields the skin from the blade. Well, in this stage, it's very important to use a good brush, as I remarked from the beginning. This good brush will help the cream to spread to each and every strand of hair. It removes also the dead skin cells and exfoliates the skin, which reduces the risk of irritation at the end of my shaving. Now I'm going to start shaving the beard. So here it's very important at the beginning to sanitize the razor after or before changing the blade. That's very important to have good effect at the end. So using some alcohol or perfume is enough. And then start shaving, using or following special lines from the top to the bottom, and that helps to avoid let's say upstreams of hair after the shaving is finished. Now it's very important to handle the razor in correct way, keeping the fingers up from it and the thumb below, and that's very important to avoid injuring the skin of my customer and to work easily while you are shaving the beard. So, as I said before, it's very important to handle the razor in the correct way. Now the fingers below, the thumb up of it, and shave in correct straight lines without injuring the customer, of course. Well, it's the same. Now the second time that I'm going to apply the shaving cream, and that helps me to reach better results at the end by removing the remaining pores which didn't shave at the beginning. It's very important here to be very careful, since you have a less amount of shaving cream on the skin, and you have to be very attentive to reach the best results you want. Same thing, I'm going again to apply the shaving cream on the other half of the face to reach finer, let's say, results at the end, with removing the rest of pores which didn't shave at the beginning. That helps at the end to get bright, glittering beard with no remaining pores. Now the last step, is doing the sideburns. So my client has chosen, an energy sideburn that I'm going to draw using the razor. Here is very attentive to respect, distances, and to be very accurate about the length and the width of each sideburn from both sizes. Again, also I'm going to draw the line for the haircut, the front lines, so that I will have a beautiful result at the end. Same thing now for the other sideburn. I have to respect the same procedure and the way I used the razor for the first one to get equal distances. In reality, we do not have something special to measure it, but through our everyday experience, we gained let's say the experience to know the length and the width, and to do things alike from the both sides. Things perfect. We have also to shave the cat ends, the back of the head, the back ends of the hair. Here it's very important to shave it to be very harmonious with the shaving or with the barb shaving. So here, let's say, is the part which makes things look very harmonious at the end of the shaving. To use this clipper, to remove the points around the eye. That's very important at the end to get something perfect, to get something, let's say, nice looking, shaven. So we have to pay special attention here not to touch the eye, and to remove all the remaining pores around the eye. Now with the brush, I'm going to powder all the face around, and all the, let's say, all the head. And after shave, here, product to help, protecting the skin from the air outside. and to avoid getting irritations or let's say razor burns, okay, after we have finished it. Now I'm going also to apply some shaving gel on the top of the head to get perfect look at the end. That helps to have a very nice looking cut, let's say, and a very nice looking shaving, bird shaving at the end of this, let's say, shaving experience. Now, using the comb, I'm going to, let's say, brush the hair into the right side as my client prefers his hair to be. We're done with all the shaving. You can make sure here that all the bird is neatly shaved. The forms of the sideburns are equal and symmetric, and the top of the head is very clear, very tidy at the end of this shaving. That's all for today. Hope to see you soon there.